The performance as a whole was aesthetically very striking, pleasing. It was beautiful to look at. There was the dancers had beautiful costumes, and they also had ribbons or cloth or flowers that they arrayed in combinations that made for very beautiful tableaus, or just the scenery was very nice to look at. There's also, of course, the combination of Western and Chinese musical instruments, which you don't normally hear, and so that also was something that I appreciated. And the choreography was different. I'd seen the Shenyun before, and it seems more than once. And they have a new performance every year, and it seems each year it gets better in terms of imagination, in terms of presentation, and in terms of skills of the dancers. So, on the whole, I thought it was definitely worthwhile attending.
作为加拿大著名人权律师，麦塔斯先生对神韵描述了当今中共迫害法轮功的舞剧产生了强烈的共鸣。
What struck me the most was the contemporary scene where there was a dance story told about forced organ harvesting, because that's an issue I'm very much involved in, so I could easily relate to it. I hear a lot of criticisms from Chinese Communist Party and their supporters, and one of the criticisms I hear is that by talking and writing about forced organ harvesting in China, I'm anti-China. And I think this kind of dance story makes the opposite point. When Chinese are killing other Chinese, for me to be indifferent, that would be anti-China. But when this is being done by the Communist Party of China, it's the Communist Party of China that's anti-China. And so I think that's what we see, and that's what that story tells. And as I say, it communicates it in a way I could never possibly do, so I thought it was very effective in doing that. But what we can do is avoid complicity with what's happening in China, and we have to show them what the price of this complicity is. So I think the more people who get involved, the better, because what it does is it puts pressure on the other people who are not involved and are complicit to back away from their complicity.
麦塔斯先生感佩神韵，复兴中华传统文化的使命，让人们看到共产主义之前的中国，并且他祝愿神韵早日回归中国。
It was drawing on pre-communist Chinese traditions, the Buddhism, the Taoism, and you can see it in Shenyun. It's very much connected to the pre-communist traditions. I mean, I think it's important to keep the cultural heritage of all the different peoples in the world alive and vibrant. But for the communists, that was a threat because they see something before communism as against communism, that communism was supposed to wipe away the old culture, and they are aghast at its continuation. So I think it is important to keep it going. It's regrettable that right now one can only keep it going outside of China, but eventually one can hope it will return to China.
新唐人电视台记者李薇、舒灿，加拿大温尼伯报道。